You thought it was love, didn't you? The way their presence made your chest tighten? The late-night texts that felt like lifelines? The dizzying rush of emotions every time they said your name? You swore it was fate. But let me tell you a cruel secret. Sometimes, what you call love is nothing more than a trick your mind plays to keep you from facing your own emptiness. A lie so convincing, you wear it like a crown. But tonight, we're going to strip that illusion apart, piece by piece. 6 chilling signs it was never love, just a lie you believed. And we're counting down. Sign 6. It was never about them, it was about you. You weren't in love with a person, you were in love with the way they made you feel less lonely, less insecure, less hollow. Cute, right? You didn't see them, you saw relief. And relief isn't love, it's anesthesia. That wasn't love. That was hunger. Sign 5. Silence was never safe. In real love, silence is golden. In yours, silence was a horror movie. The second they didn't text back, you spiraled, checking your phone like a lab rat waiting for food. You called it passion? Please. Passion doesn't need Wi-Fi to survive. That wasn't love. That was anxiety on life support. Sign 4. Obsession replaced connection. You thought about them more than you actually knew them. Fate? Cute. Fate doesn't make you stalk their Instagram stories at 3 a.m. like a detective on a caffeine binge. That wasn't love. That was dopamine with a side of delusion. Sign 3. You kept making excuses. Love doesn't need a defense attorney, but you played one every day. They're just busy. They're different in private. They'll change. Oh, really? And I suppose the tooth fairy writes their alibis too? That wasn't love. That was denial, dressed in a Valentine's card. Sign 2. Your identity vanished. Real love expands you. Yours shrank you. Your hobbies? Dead. Your friends? Ignored. Your soul? Pawned off for scraps of attention. You called it devotion. No, devotion is building a life together, not erasing yours. That wasn't love. That was surrender. Sign 1. And the most chilling truth, it never felt safe. Love is supposed to feel like home. Yours felt like a crime scene, always waiting for the other shoe to drop, always bracing for the storm. You called it destiny? Cute! Destiny doesn't keep you walking on glass. That wasn't love. That was survival mode, disguised as romance. So let's face it, what you thought was love was nothing more than a beautifully wrapped lie. A story your mind fed you to avoid the raw, terrifying truth of your own loneliness. And maybe that story was intoxicating. Maybe it even kept you alive for a while. But it wasn't love. It was fear in disguise. And fear is a liar. Love doesn't strip you down, confuse you, or keep you trembling. Love steadies, love grounds, love frees. But what you had? That wasn't love. That was the shadow of it. The cruel joke your mind whispered, while the truth stood in the corner, smirking, waiting for you to finally see.